Hello, everybody. Welcome to Nintendo Pow Block here on Boss Rush Network. I'm your host, the Enlightened Excited ADV. Joining me is the one, the only Boss Rush himself, Mr. Corey Dirrig.
Hello. We're back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Miss Cordy, you guys couldn't make it today. We sent out our love to her, but you guys will see her next time. So just be patient. But Corey, let's get some Patreon shout-outs out first and everything before we get into the meat and potatoes of the show, because everybody, the co-founders are back from vacation.
It's true. We are back.
I mean, and let me tell you, we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to cover. But man, between me and Corey, like both of us really needed this vacation.
Oh my gosh, you're not kidding.
So, Corey, let's shout out the people.
All right, so if you want to support Nintendo Pow Block and Expansion Pass over on Patreon, you can do so by supporting. Wow, that was terrible. Let me just take another crack at that. If you want to support Nintendo Pow Block and Expansion Pass, you can head on over to patreon.com/BossRushNetwork, where you can support us as well as many of our other shows here on the Boss Rush Network. We offer two tiers. The $1 tier, which is the early access tier. You get early access to 5 shows here on the Boss Rush Network. But if you want to be a Patreon producer, you can subscribe to the $5 tier, which grants you early access plus a shout out on this here program. So without further ado, our Patreon producers for this episode of Nintendo Pow Block are Adriel Munger, Austin Campbell, Celeste Roberts, Christian Skipper, my wife, Sana Dirrig, Francisco Santillan, and Rebecca Jewell. I want to thank all of our Patreon producers. I want to thank all of our patrons, and I want to thank all of our free listeners. Remember, all of our content remains free. We just provide perks for your patronage. If you are a free listener, please leave a 5-star rating or review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. If you are watching this video, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the like button, hit the bell, leave a comment, share with your friends, put it on your MySpace page, Friendster. Anyways, that's Patreon. So
Yes.
hi,
Corey.
Ed.
Hi.
How was your vacation?
Oh, you want me to start with my vacation?
I don't care. Sure.
Okay, so, I started my vacation last week, like kind of a day after you, Corey, that you started your vacation, but we pretty much were going the same days. That Saturday before my vacation actually started, I went up to Oak Creek, Wisconsin, and kicked it with the EXP guys for Extra Life, and was playing different games with them and just really enjoying it. Played the Mega Man, the Wily Wars, and there's a goal of if you beat all 8, robot masters, to get a prize. So I chose Mega Man 3 because that's the
Of course you
easiest
did.
one to beat. And completely realized that, just like the old games on the NES, even on the Sega Genesis, the lineup is broken with that game. But I was able to get through it. Got a bag. Stephanie came up from Boston, and you know, of course, I met her, talked to her. We kicked a little bit, and then I left to go to work, but I came back to hang out with the guys, and Pat was playing a Plague Tale Requiem, the new game, and we was just talking and hanging out. So Saturday night was really good. And then Sunday I caught up with Story's wife that I met for the first time, and Stephanie. And I'm going to talk about Lakeview Brewery when we get into Snacktendo, because we had a really, really good conversation, and the food there was literally amazing. Most of the days of my vacation, I got my exercise in. and played just a lot of games. Tuesday, I went to go see Grayson and his partner. And it was funny because I got to go to his place. I got to meet him there and everything because we was gonna go get ramen, but we ended up getting sushi. I'll talk about that too. It's Nintendo. Uh, he loaded up. Uh, he loaded up his Switch because he also got Sonic Frontiers and everything. And I seen him have Voice of Cards, the first one. And I was just like, oh man, did you beat and everything? And he was just like, no, I'm at the last boss, but I keep getting beat. So it was one of those moments, give me the controller. So we both beat Voice of Cards. I love the Root Dragon. And it was kind of funny because Grayson and his partner, they were into it. Like they was watching me play and everything. It was just so much fun with that. Then to get home, literally to almost like 8, 9 o'clock that night. I'm like, wow, I forgot that it takes a while to get to the city and get back and everything. But had a great time there. And then Corey, you're gonna get on me about this.
Uh-oh.
So I did get some Pizza Hut. And
Oh
what was funny,
no.
hold on. What was funny with the Pizza Hut thing, my mom seen my car because she was gonna take my sister home, and she seen my car, and so I went to go get pizza, and I came home. When I got in the house, she see me. She's just like, "I figured you would go get pizza." She put me on the Pizza Hut thing, and I was just like, "Oh wow!" I just got it because like Domino's was kind of packed and everything, and I didn't feel like going out of town or anything, so I just got Pizza Hut instead with
Pizza
that.
Hut.
And then Saturday, I got to go meet Shane Kelly
Hmm.
from another Zelda podcast.
Yeah, how'd that go?
That that was such an explosive, fantastic, much needed, definitely for me, and just exquisite visit. Going to meet him, going to meet his wife, uh, going to meet their daughter and their dog. Just it was we really had a great time. We went to he made some sushi for me, which was delicious. Oh, it was so good. Um and then we went to this which I'll talk to Snack Tender also. We went to this cafe and it was beautiful. It used to be a bank, but now it's a cafe, and went into their beautiful place. Like I was just amazed on how big it was. He showed me around town. We played some arcade games, which I'll talk about in playing with Power. Um, and literally just once again, Wisconsin got some of the best food. Like in Indiana, shout out to Indiana because they also got some of the best foods. Corey, Ohio got some great food too.
Hmm.
You know, I'm trying to come up there. You already know we hitting the taco spot. Like we not playing around. We hitting the taco spot and we getting some Thai food. Like we're come on, we got to hit up the spots and everything. Um, but yeah, just riding around with him, talking. He took me to one of their beaches, and we just had a great conversation, and everything. And literally, it was one of the things that it was one of the discussions that if me and Shane was mic'd, we could have had a full day of podcasting that everybody would enjoy. It's like we literally had a great and amazing time. We talked about like video games, um, just talking about our well being and everything. It was just so amazing to go see him, and everything. He has a picture that we're in his recording room and everything, and seeing his games, and he gave me a poster of F-Zero, and it's so mind boggling on how amazing he was. Uh, And I forgot to get in touch with Jesse, but I'm going to get in touch with him soon so I could go see him. See him. I think he's back up in Appleton, so I'm going to try to get in touch with him and go see him soon because I do miss Jesse and I want to go up and hang out with him and everything. But yeah, like half of my vacation was in Wisconsin, and um, I did pick up some games, or I should say I did pick up God of War Ragnarok, which I'll probably talk about playing with power. But man, it was the only, not saying it was a downside, but I did have to go into work for like a couple of hours on Sunday due to the fact that there was a scheduling conflict. And
Mm.
shout out to my manager, my store manager. She said before she called me, she said she called all around our district and other stores to get somebody before she called me. And everybody she called said no. So that's the only reason why I said yes and everything. It was only for like 4.5 hours. It wasn't that long and everything. So I mean, that's more money in my check. She understood. She just like she really was just like throughout the whole week and everything. She did not try to call me at all, and she stood to that. She just like that's unfair to you that you don't get to enjoy your vacation and everything. So, um,
Mm.
but other than that. Man, just some good sushi. Uh, and yeah, that literally was my sorry about that. That literally was my vacation. Um, you know, catching up on some games, uh, visiting. Like I did a lot of driving and everything. Up in up to Wisconsin. Uh, so that was my vacation. Today, the day of this recording is my last day. And then I literally go back into work. It feels so weird going back to work. It really does because I'm just like, what do I do here again?
Yeah. No, I felt that way today too. It was weird. But it's just back to life, I guess.
Yeah. And I also got to go back to my friend's church and sing Sunday because I've been missing due to the fact that I've been like my voice hasn't been up to singing and everything, but it was good enough to sing and stuff Sunday. So I was happy to be there.
Cool. I think he froze. Yep.
Oh,
You keep freezing.
oh, I'm sorry. Uh Went to Best Buy to see if they had Life is Strange and they did it and everything. Sorry about that.
You know it's
And
just
they
a
did
code in
it.
the box, right?
It is?
Mm-hmm. Because it was on sale on Amazon, and
Uh-huh.
only the first episode of the first game is on the cartridge. Everything else is downloaded.
Uh
So gross. I hate that. It's so stupid.
yeah. I just bought it on Series X and just like whatever called it a day. Um but yeah, like once again, their Xbox department, man, even their Nintendo department was like empty.
Hmm.
I'm like, ooh, are you guys really getting rid of your physical games in the store? Because this is, or it feels like they're moving stuff, but then they got these cases that I guess some of the new releases or leftover games are locked in, like PS4, Xbox, and a whole bunch of Nintendo. So I was just like, oh, that's interesting. With the Target, same thing. They didn't have the stuff that I was looking for. So I went to my nearest grocery store, got a big thing of sushi, and then went home. Um, Ate that before I had to go to work and everything. So that literally was my vacation. I was gonna go out and get ramen today, um, but I was just like, I'm in the bed and I just want to enjoy this last moment of rest.
Mm.
So I'll go get it Saturday. Plus, I realized that it's Monday and the place that I want to go to is not open on Mondays. So I'll hit them up Saturday and everything.
Nice. Nice. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed your vacation, Ed.
Thank you.
I
How was
also
your vacation story?
I also enjoyed my vacation. Uh rode a lot of rides, ate a lot of food. Uh it was we did get rained out a couple days because of the storm, but
Hmm.
it was fine. Like the So I went to Disney World for those who don't know. And we went to the parks and it was my kid's first time and we all went and we were having a good time and it was kind of most of the time it was raining and then that tropical storm or hurricane hit just south of there. Uh but that Wednesday and that Thursday the parks closed early on Wednesday, and then they close for most of the day on Thursday because of the rain and the winds and stuff. So, uh, we didn't really get to go to the parks 2 days, but they
Hmm.
had like activities and coloring and movies in the lobby, and they brought characters in to like play with the kids and do things with them and stuff. So it was all right. We made it. We made it through, and I do have to say, I ate a lot of good food and rode a lot of great rides. The Guardians of the Galaxy ride is amazing. It's like top tier. Uh, it's
Yes.
it's incredible. Uh, that's that's definitely like my new favorite ride there, and I don't know what could top it. Like, I mean, Tron looks cool. It's opening in the spring. The Tron roller
Hmm.
coaster opens in the spring, but like, I don't know if that's going to top Guardians. It was And like I'm not even that big of a Guardians of the Galaxy fan. Like I like it. I think it's fun, but like man, what they did with this roller coaster is insane. You like they take you up this lift hill, right? Like that it starts off you go into the building and like there you see the characters from the movies and like Terry Crews is
Hmm.
there because he's like one of the new characters and I think in one of the new movies or the Christmas special or something. But anyways, they like walk you through. You're going on this, they're going to show you how to use this cosmic generator thing or whatever to transport you from Earth to wherever, right? And then, like something goes wrong. One of the celestial beings from the MCU is like, they think humans were a mistake, so they're going back in time to reset, time or whatever. And your goal is to stop this celestial being, and you join the Guardians of the Galaxy on this mission, right? That's the story of the ride. But like you go up this lift hill, and like you go through, and you see the portal open that you're supposed to go through, and then instead of going forward, it launches you backwards through this like crazy tunnel thing, and it's all like lights and projections and everything in the ride is like a roller coaster in a giant movie theater, right? Pretty much.
Hmm.
But the cool thing about the roller coaster is that like your train cars move to face the screens while the roller coaster is happening. So like your car is kind of like swiveling because Disney only wants you to see what they want you to see, and they don't, you know what I mean? Like
Yes.
and it's the first kind of roller coaster of its kind where like they're just trying to face you towards the action all the time. And like there's a point where you're like orbiting planets and moons and stuff, and like your
yeah.
cars are going around these banks sideways, but it's still going around the track like a roller coaster does. And it's just like it was one of the most incredible experiences ever. And I wish I could have gotten to ride it again. And the thing too is like every time you ride it, a different song plays too, like a different '80s song. I think there's like 6 or 8
Yeah.
different songs that can play while you're riding it. And like, man, it was so cool. It was definitely one of the best rides. It's probably the best ride I've ever ridden there. Even like when you compare it to like classics and stuff, it's awesome. I
Yeah.
think it's definitely I think it's better than Rise of the Resistance, which is the big Star Wars ride down there.
Uh, I when I was watching the video of it on YouTube, it gave me thoughts of Space Mountain.
Uh-huh.
But when when watching it, I was I was telling Corey everybody that such our science engine. I was telling Corey, I was just like, it made me really want to get on this ride. And I
Hmm.
feel like video doesn't do it justice.
Oh
Video
no.
gives you an idea.
Hmm.
You need to ride this to get that experience.
Yeah. And it's like it doesn't go upside down or anything. Like it's not one of those kinds of roller
Mm-mm.
coasters either, right? Like it's just like there's a lap bar that you put down and like that's it. There's just a lap bar, but like it's super smooth. I would Yeah, Space Mountain is kind of a good comparison, like a very modern, smooth Space Mountain, but I would actually
Yes.
compare it to like Rock and Roller Coaster in terms of like speed and the way
Uh-huh.
the ride goes to the music and just the production of it, right? So, uh it was just an awesome thing. And like I wish and the thing is like I'm looking at this and I'm like I wish Super Nintendo Land or World would like do something like this, but like nobody does experiences like Disney. Even like and so like the big story side another another side tangent here. The Harry Potter experience over at Universal, right? They were shopping that idea to Disney first, and Disney wanted full creative control, right? And the one
Hmm.
thing that people either love about Disney or hate about Disney is that Disney has full creative control over everything, right? And uh the J.K. Rowling and the creatives who did the movies wanted control over the way the theme park felt, right? So, and that's Universal's thing is like they license something and then that company has creative control over the attraction, right?
Yes.
Which sometimes you get the Harry Potter experience, and sometimes you get the garbage Simpsons slash Shrek slash whatever experience, right? Like it varies so much, and that's the one thing I don't really care about Universal. I've only been there twice, I think, but like
Hmm.
that's the one thing I don't care about Universal is like it's so the quality of everything is so inconsistent, right? Whereas like yeah, you go to Disney and some of the rides are old and some of them are kind of like okay, this probably needs refurbished or something, but you can't deny the consistency of the rides and the storytelling and the just everything, you know. And
Yes.
I mean not that Universal has bad things, right? Like I mean the Jurassic Park experience I hear is pretty cool now where they kind of reshaped it into Jurassic World. Uh Harry Potter is obviously the big thing over there. Nintendo Land's going to be the big thing over there too, right? But the stuff I see about Super Nintendo World on in Japan, it just feels so cramped and crowded and claustrophobic, and it makes me not want to go there. you know, and maybe it'll be different when it comes to California or Orlando, right?
Hmm.
Because there's a lot more space and they have a lot more room to like do things, you know. But I I wish I wish like Nintendo had a theme park as full and as interesting as the way that Disney does their experiences because it's just so every single thing they do is like it's and everything is intentional, everything is produced 150% over the top, right? And
Yes.
Guardians is that way. Rise of the Resistance is that way. We rode that new Mickey Mouse Runaway Railway, and even though it's based off of like these funky 6-minute cartoons, like that
Hmm.
whole experience was amazing. Like we rode the new Ratatouille adventure ride there too over at Epcot, and that was amazing. I don't know, man. there's a lot of great stuff over there, and it's a shame that we got rained out 2 days because there's a lot more that we didn't get to do that I wish we could have done, but you know next time I guess.
Yeah.
Also ate a lot of good food, which we'll get into with Nintendo, I suppose. But
Yes.
but
So,
but overall I had a good time. There's some trying to get used to everything and everybody. I mean, we had 8 people, so I mean that's a lot of people to kind of keep track of and you know scheduling and everything. But it was really good. It was a good time,
that's awesome.
and my kids
I
met all
see.
their
And
favorite.
and
My kids met all their favorite characters, and I was actually shocked that they weren't scared of any of the characters. Like
uh,
we we got a big family picture with Mickey, and uh, Riley got to meet some of the princesses, and we had a character breakfast, which was really fun. Um, we met all the Toy Story characters, which was a big hit. With my son loves Buzz Lightyear, and Riley loves Jesse, and they both love Woody. So like,
uh,
it was like a big deal.
had they seen the Toy Story series?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Oh my gosh, my son, when he saw Buzz Lightyear, we saw him first at the Magic Kingdom, and he was like pointing and yelling and stuff at him. And then
Uh,
when we went over to Hollywood Studios, they have Toy Story Land, which is also awesome. And like we like went up to him, and my son gave him a high five, and we took pictures, and he was so excited.
oh,
I'll have to send you pictures later. It was I don't know, man. Their excitement was just it was fun. It was good.
and that's the great thing about Disney. Like it's a place for parents and people who love Disney. But like when you see kids get into it
Hmm.
and it feels like a magical experience, it really makes your time there greater than expected.
Yeah, yeah. It's it's fun, and sometimes you overthink things with when you're older and everything, but when you see like we it's so stupid. Like the first couple things we did the Country Bear Jamboree was the first thing we did. And my daughter thought it was like really fun and funny, and she was like laughing and stuff the whole time. And
Uh,
then she wanted to do Aladdin's Magic Carpets, which is basically just Dumbo, but instead of a Dumbo, it's a magic carpet chair thing.
mhm.
And like she had a blast. So it was fun. It was really fun, and I'm glad that the kids had a good time, and they like it was overwhelming the first couple days, but towards the end of the trip they were having a blast, and um yeah.
Yes. Well, everybody, that is me and Corey's vacation. Hopefully we get to do something next year, dude. Like, um, I know everybody wants us to have like a boss rush retreat or a meetup and stuff. Um, and maybe that'll happen in due time. But I'm like, it's good as us as the founders that we just had a break.
I know.
Not no, not thinking of content, not thinking of writing, doing this recording, just like we are away. We want to stay away
Yeah,
and just focus on where we're at.
I feel like we've been putting so much effort into like making sure everything is out on time, and everything we're doing is done and good, and promoting everything and being on multiple shows all the time. And it's just like, I don't know. Last week was like really great to just not worry about any of it. And kind of is making me reconsider some things, although we'll see. We're having a meeting next week because we're not recording any content next week because of the holiday, but we are having a team meeting. And so
Yes.
I just it's just one of those things, where like, man, sometimes you're just so nose deep in it that you just can't see the forest through the trees, and it's just like,
Hmm.
man, just take a step back and relax and come back and try to figure it out and do it differently or, make it better, that kind of thing. So,
Yes. Well, everybody, it's time for Snacktendo. Now, Corey,
yes,
how should we do the Snacktendo?
I don't care. What do you
Uh,
what do you want to I mean, you had Pizza Hut, so that doesn't count.
exactly. Let's start with you because you in Disney World probably had tons of food, tons of snacks, and trust me, everybody, I some of it I seen, and Corey, I sent you the right shoe on the ground because you see your picture. I was just like, I'm passed out on how good the food looked. So, Corey, I'm gonna let you start, and then I'll close it out with what I had.
Yeah. So that first day we got there pretty late, and so we went into the food court of our hotel, and I got the biggest slice of pizza I could eat. They gave out super slices, which is it's like the equivalent of three slices of pizza in
Uh,
in one slice. And so, you just fold it up and eat it, and it was delicious. It was probably some
it
of the best pizza I think I've had in a long
it looks
time.
so buttery. I
It
was just like,
wasn't though. It
oh,
wasn't greasy. It wasn't like, the pepperoni was crispy, the cheese was melted perfect, the
hmm
crust was dry just how I like it. Like I don't like a buttery like greasy crust. I like the dry kind of like cornmealy crust.
kind of crust.
And it was perfect. Now I didn't get to have my puffy pizza, which is if you are a Disney person, you know what puffy pizza is. And I love the puffy pizza, but I gotta tell you, this pizza in the food court was just mm, delightful,
Wow.
delightful. Uh, and then the second day for breakfast, I didn't send you a picture of any of the of any of this. Ed always tells me to send him pictures of all the food every time I go somewhere. I was so hungry the next morning, dude. I got the food and I just ate it. I'm like, oh, I forgot to take a picture. Oh well, but I got the breakfast platter like
Uh-huh.
3 days in a row, and it's two Mickey waffles, bacon, sausage, eggs, and hash browns.
Eggs are scrambled
Yeah,
or
yeah,
okay.
yeah. And it's not the highest quality food, but let me tell you what, man, the bacon was so good, and the Mickey waffles were so good.
Okay, so I gotta ask, did the bacon and sausage get a little bit of syrup with them? Because I love
I
that
don't,
with the
I don't
eggs.
eat syrup, so I don't. I don't care for syrup. It's not that I don't like syrup. I just don't
Uh-huh.
care for syrup. Like I'm not gonna go out of my way to put syrup on things. Uh,
Do you put any kind of topping
well,
on waffles?
I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. You gotta wait though. You can get to that.
Okay. I'm
Because
sorry, I just
as
gotta
soon as I
dig you.
tell you what I put on these waffles, you're gonna want to try it. So, uh, so after I ate all that, all that, we went to Magic Kingdom the first day, and like the first day was like all kind of like just messed up because my cousin and my dad needed to get disability passes, and we were trying to figure out how it all worked and everything.
Hmm.
And because everything at Disney World now runs through the Disney Experience app that you have to download and everything, and it's just kind of like it's kind of a pain, you know. Uh, just because like the Wi-Fi down there is not great, and the app, all of Disney's technical stuff kind of sucks. Like if even if you go to the Disney World website, it's from like 2005. It's awful.
Ooh.
It's really bad. Um, so like we tried to just like make the make the best of it. Um, and it was so hot and everything that we just kind of skipped lunch kind of on the first day. Uh, and then we went back to the hotel and I think what did we do the first day? I think my we got these turkey sandwiches at the resort and they were like the
Mhm.
best turkey sandwiches I think we ever had. It was so good. I got to go through some of my pictures and see what else we had. But that was good. Like that breakfast was good over at Epcot. Oh, Epcot, dude. I got to tell you. So the Food and Wine Festival was going on. And we walked through the countries and stuff, but so my cousins and I got in line at the Mexico Pavilion and I got these spicy barbacoa empanadas, and they came with a side of street corn, like this,
Mm.
like the. Have you ever had Latin street corn before? With like
Is
the,
it the one with uh it I
it's got the
wonder, is it
seasoning on
like,
it. It's got the seasoning on it, and like this
yeah.
buttery rub on it. It's so good. And so what I did was, and like it wasn't on the cob, it was in a cup. So what I did was I took a bite out of an empanada
Oh.
and I filled the empanada with the street corn. It was so good, dude. It was so good. It was like it might be the best thing I had down there.
Oh
It was so good.
wow.
The Food and Wine Festival is so good. I wish we could have eaten more. Uh, but yeah, we had that, and then um, let's see, that was Monday. Tuesday. Tuesday was breakfast and Pecos Bills, which is like it's kind of like our go-to at the Magic Kingdom, but like
Mhm.
the thing is they used to have this toppings bar because it's like Tex-Mex, right? So you go up and you order like a taco or a bowl or like a rice bowl or something, and you go over the
Yeah.
toppings bar and you can put like cheese and corn and salsa and jalapenos and all kinds of crap on it, right? Uh,
Yes.
but the toppings bar was gone and they just kind of gave you all the stuff on the side and it's not as good, but it was still really good. And so I had my tacos trio, my chicken tacos trio. That's what I always get. It was missing the corn and the jalapenos, but it's okay. You know, still trying to come back from the COVID stuff and that they're kind of short staffed and all this other stuff, right? Um, and then my cousin didn't eat all of her chicken nachos, so I ate the rest of her chicken nachos. Ate the rest of her chicken nachos, which were also very good. Um, so that was Tuesday, and then Wednesday was the day we got. Hold on. We got Earl of Sandwich after we went to the Magic Kingdom. We went. Oh my gosh, dude! So Earl sandwiches. I was like, what did we eat the next couple days? I was like, oh yeah, my favorite place in the whole world is Earl sandwich. It's this. And it's not even like the food is like amazing. It's not like it's like top tier, but it is top tier. It's like the best sandwich I've ever had in my life. And so I'm gonna sound so fat talking about these right now, but it's okay because A, I am, and B, it's worth talking about. It's worth talking about. um, we'll talk about Nintendo maybe in the next 20 minutes. I'm not sure when we'll get to get to it. So, Earl of Sandwich, man. I think on this vacation I had 10 Earl of sandwiches. Not in one sitting. Okay, so just for I think I mentioned it earlier, but like 2 of the days got rained out, so I bought sandwiches knowing that the rain was coming and that maybe we wouldn't, you know, we needed to stock up on some food. And so I got sandwiches to take back to the room and they were amazing. But that first day, first night I ate 3 sandwiches that first visit there. So I got the the best BLT, which is just super crispy applewood smoked bacon and
Mm.
lettuce and tomato and like this. It's mayonnaise, but it's like a little bit. It's like peppercorn mayonnaise
Ooh, nice.
and uh some cheese. I
Oh,
don't know what
and
kind of
just to let
cheese.
everybody know, applewood bacon, I think that's the best bacon.
Uh huh. Yeah, and it was super crispy too.
Oh,
So, dude,
oh.
that was so good. And then I got the turkey club, which is just like, turkey, cheese, bacon, lettuce, tomato,
Mm.
mayonnaise, always a crowd pleaser. And then I closed out, Ed, with the original. The original is basically imagine, imagine, Ed, if Arby's roast beef sandwich, like the beef and cheddar, was like a real sandwich and not fast food.
I would say shade, but truth.
Dude, the original, you cannot beat the original. Now, I was gonna the big controversy right now in the Earl Sandwich world is that they got rid of uh their Hawaiian barbecue sandwich.
Hmm.
And that's like nobody's happy about that. You go to Earl Sandwich Twitter, you go to Earl Sandwich Reddit threads. Nobody's happy. Of
Was it
course,
like,
of
was
course,
it
none of this really exists, and I'm just exaggerating. But the Hawaiian barbecue is sadly missed.
is it the we? It's a level of top tier or anointed, and anointed is heavier than top tier, like higher than top tier. Like
Oh,
what you put it as?
oh, it's a dude. Earl Sandwich is anointed. Okay, it's
I
it.
mean, just the Hawaiian,
Oh,
that Hawaiian barbecue
it's
sandwich.
pretty good, man. I don't know. It's not my personal favorite, but it is
Uh-huh.
delicious. I'm not. The thing is
Okay.
like I prefer the other sandwiches because I'm not a big barbecue guy.
Yes.
Uh, but they don't like smother it in barbecue. It's more of just like a brush on, so it tastes
Okay.
better that way. Uh, but in any case, man, the original. Okay, you got that. You got that delicious roast beef. You got that melted cheddar. You got the horseradish sauce on both ends of the bun, like the top and the bottom. They run it through that oven. You take that bite, man. It's so good. So delicious. So delicious.
So that one is the level anointed.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's the best sandwich there, in my opinion.
I
Uh,
I swear I want to find one and I want to get their food. I really
I
do.
think there's one in Chicago.
It's not.
I'm looking it
I
up.
had to drive literally out of state to go get one.
I'm looking it up. Locations. See all
Chi-Town don't have
locations.
it.
Anyways, I then after I ate those three sandwiches and a cup of tater tots because they have tater
Hold
tots
on.
and they're so good.
What was the tater tots that you sent me? That picture.
Oh, those I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I actually had those
Okay.
earlier in the day. Those were the tachos that I had mentioned beforehand. Where
That's the
like
name of it.
yeah,
Okay.
um, what? You're right. There isn't one in Chicago. That sucks. Um. Anyways, I dude, I tell you, man, the I got three originals to take back to the room. I ate so the day we got reined in, I ate both of those, and then um yeah, and then we went back on Thursday after the rain had quit, and we went downtown to do some shopping and look around and stuff, and we went back to Earl Sandwich to eat dinner because it was the easiest place to get into, and
Mhm.
because you need reservations for everything down there if you're going to do a sit down restaurant. And so it was the easiest to get into. And I had the Chipotle chicken avocado sandwich, which was just delightful, just so good. I had that, and then I also had a ham and Swiss, which is just ham. It
Hmm.
sounds. Your camera's frozen. I can still hear you, but your camera's frozen. Um,
You see me waving?
nope, nope. I do not. I do not see you. There you are. Hello. Uh,
Oh.
and I know the ham and Swiss sounds real boring. Okay, but I assure you, it's anything but. So it's ham and Swiss cheese melted on a roll, right? But they have this special sandwich sauce that's kind of like a honey mustard,
Hmm.
but it's not really honey mustard. I can't tell what the sauce is, but it's kind of tangy like a honey mustard, but it's also like kind of. I think it might be honey mustard and mayonnaise mixed together, is my guess. That's what I'm thinking. And so, man, that was so good. And then I got another original to take home. So, and then the last day, I ate them both for dinner because we were packing and I was hungry, and so yeah, man, uh, definitely the
Okay.
highlight of
So,
the trip.
what did you put on your Mickey waffles
No,
that you don't
Ed.
forget?
I'm getting there. Just relax. Getting there. Getting there. I also had the the bacon, egg, and cheese bagel sandwiches 3 of the days because
Yes.
those things were amazing. A nice quick eat. Gotta tell you, crispy bacon, thick, fluffy
That
eggs, some
that
cheese.
that that bagel, because you sent me a picture because you
Hmm.
was on your final bite.
Oh yeah,
That bagel looked that good. I'm
yeah,
just like, oh, this is perfect.
yeah, yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Ed, at Earl's Sandwich, they have 2 holiday sandwiches now. They used to only have one. But they have the
Ooh.
holiday turkey, which is basically Thanksgiving on a bun. It's turkey, cornbread stuffing, gravy, cranberry sauce, and mayonnaise on a sandwich. And then this year they have the holiday ham sandwich for Christmas, which is I don't know what was on it, but it's ham, cheese, has some kind of orange sauce on it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm not into the holiday stuff, but some people are. More power to you. Uh,
Were they there when you was there,
yeah,
or they
they were
just
there.
okay?
I just don't get them.
Okay.
They also have a nice selection of like vegetarian options, like the caprese, the veggie, the vegan cannonballs, which is their meatball sub.
Mm-hmm.
They also have pizza subs. So,
Hmm.
like, they literally have one called the pepperoni pizza sandwich, and it's literally just pizza sauce, cheese, like garlic, and pepperoni on a sandwich. But like not just like little pieces of pepperoni, like the big thick sandwich pepperonis that are like as big as
Are,
salami.
am I thinking of like Quiznos quality,
Dude,
or
it's better than Quiznos.
okay?
It's better than Quiznos. Although Quiznos, man, that Baja chicken and the chicken carbonara, can't beat that.
Can't find the Quiznos nowhere. All of
There's
our Quiznos are gone.
yeah, there's one in Cleveland, but I'm not driving to Cleveland for Quiznos. I'm gonna tell you right now. Uh, so yeah, that was the Earl sandwich stuff. But so the main attraction, Ed, was the character breakfast that we went to. It was buffet style, all you can eat, and I got 3 plates. So don't judge me. But instead of butter and syrup, you take the Mickey waffles, like 3 or 4 of them, okay?
Hmm.
And you go over to the station and you put sausage gravy on these things. instead of biscuits and gravy, waffles and gravy. Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you. If I wasn't about to go walk around the park for the rest of the day, I probably would have had like 30 of these suckers. It's so good. And then of
Oh, you
course I
could go
had
to Yoshi's.
and then of course I had like the Spanish potatoes and the eggs and the bacon and all that stuff. I also had some
Mhm.
asparagus for breakfast because I hadn't eaten anything green the entire week except for the lettuce on my sandwiches. I was like, I should probably like pretend that this is evening out to 10 waffles I had with sausage gravy on them, you know. But man, dude, I love waffles with sausage gravy on it. I love it.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's the gravy with the meat pieces, a
Yeah.
sausage in them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You've never had biscuits and
I,
gravy?
I I had biscuits and gravy, yes, but I'm such a, I guess, a sweet boy in a sense. Let me explain to everybody that I like sweet stuff on it, and so I'm used to having syrup and stuff on my breakfast place when I go to a lot of restaurants and everything. I never think of sausage and gravy because I mean biscuits and gravy because definitely like that's a Popeyes KFC thing. Like that's kind of a meal thing. So I don't think about gravy for breakfast.
Hmm.
But I'm willing to try it. I'm willing to try because there are some places that you can a la carte your breakfast and everything. So I may just do uh get like a basic waffle and then get a side of biscuits and gravy.
Hmm.
Or they have sausage gravy, do that, and then just pour a little bit on
You know what you could do? You know what you
waffles
could
to
do?
try it.
You know what you could do? I'm going to tell you what to do. You get some toaster waffles, like not Eggo ones, like some thick like Belgian-y style ones, right?
Hmm.
And then get some of the sausage gravy, like the Bob Evans sausage gravy from your grocery store. Microwave it, stir it up, make it real hot. Put it on some Belgian waffles.
I'll give it a try. I'll probably do it Saturday.
Do it.
Because
Do
I'm
it.
off that day. Uh, and so that'll probably be like my breakfast. And yeah, I'll give it a try.
Do it. Do
Everything,
it.
and I will report back on Pow Block on how it tastes
Hmm.
and everything.
Hmm. And then of course, Ed, I had my
Oh no, wait a minute. Buy Evans made a mix of sausage and gravy
hmm
sauce?
hmm
Really?
Yeah. Just go to the grocery store and you get it in the refrigerator section. And then you just microwave it.
I never knew that because Bob Evans, that's just something I never think of.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
I
I would be at the grocery store Friday getting all of
don't know.
this.
And then of course, Ed, I had to end I couldn't leave without so I didn't get my puffy pizza. I didn't get my spicy chicken waffle, but I did get my Ronto wrap in Star Wars Land, okay, in Galaxy's Edge. Okay, it's a pita wrap with a large piece of sausage wrapped in some peppercorn pork with some spicy slaw and some spicy drizzle on it, man. And
The anointings.
man, that thing was so full of pork and slaw. Like
Hmm.
last time I went, it was like okay, the main thing in this thing is the sausage, and then like there's like a couple pieces of pork and like a little bit of coleslaw on top, right, with some drizzle on it, and you could eat it like a normal like taco or wrap or whatever, right? This thing, man, if it was any fuller, I was gonna have to take a fork and knife to this thing. It was so packed full of like slaw
It
and
was
pork and
it was
just
a fatty fat.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So yeah, man, it was worth it. And like what, 4 cups of blue milk I think I had while I was there. So it was delicious. Delicious.
Oh,
So yeah. That's my snack tendo this week. Let me tell you. you could go. I could go to Disney and not ride a single ride, but I will eat my way through everything. You know. Although
I think that's
although I have a list of like 10 rides I have to ride while I'm there. But
okay.
you know, Haunted Mansion, Pirates, Jungle Cruise, Guardians, Star Wars, Ratatouille now.
Nice.
Figment. Yeah.
All right.
Anyways,
So, uh,
now that we're 55 minutes into the show.
so my food journey, I'm gonna kind of just give the highlights of the places that I've been to. So I'm gonna start with the Lakeview Brewery in Milwaukee. Um, it was kind of like a 45-minute drive from my house. Wasn't too bad. Like I said, I met Pat, Stephanie, Story's wife. And where it's at in Milwaukee, it's by this lakefront, kind of like this it where it says Lakeview. On the other side of where the restaurant is at, is where they brew their own beer and everything. So you can park right close to it or underneath a bridge and everything. You go inside, huge, beautiful place, and they also do beer tours there. So I was just like, oh, this is like really cool. Um, I had the cheese curds, which was delicious. Oh, I love damn cheese curds. I can never finish cheese curds because they give you a lot, and I don't know what sauce they use. It's kind of like when it comes to this orange sauce and everything.
Is it gravy?
Go ahead.
Is it like poutine?
It's more like like if you go to Burger King and you get their onion rings and you got that onion ring sauce,
Mm,
it's almost like that, but it's a little bit lighter
mm,
and a little bit tankier
mm.
and everything. Um, but like that was very delicious. But I had their fish fry and their fries. And I guess like their fish fry is kind of one of their like well known like things and everything. And they gave me like 3 pieces of the fish fry um and some of the fries. Uh but I also had like lemon adult beverage. I would just leave it at that. um which was really good too, and everything. But man, that fish fry I ate like with the quickness, I was just like, this is nonsense on how good it is. Of course, they had the tartar sauce and everything. And their fries was seasoned just correctly. I'm like, ooh. I really wish I went up to them and be like, "Can I get a I want to order another plate to go and everything." But it was so amazing, and I think I'm gonna get my friend, Alex. I think I'm gonna try to like get him because he lives like 30 minutes from me in Kenosha. I think I'm gonna try to pick him up and be like and take him out there, and we just have a good sit down and eat because I haven't seen him in a while and everything. So I think I'll treat him out to go there eat. Um, but yeah, it was really, really good. I hopefully I'm gonna like I said, I'm gonna try to go back. But great, like great food. Tuesday, like I said, Grayson, his partner, and I, um, we went to this place. I think it's called Tushi, and it's a sushi bar, and it's one of where the sushi's on a converter, like a conveyor belt, and it just rotates around and stuff. And if you order some stuff, they'll bring like a little car to you, or like they had a truck and everything. You pick the food off, and then the truck goes off and everything. Um, this is like a la carte kind of sushi place, and the um the plates that you pick up are different colors, which result in different prices and everything. So I had some salmon, some tuna, uh I had like um some cream cheese ones, some shrimp ones, just like different kind that they was making up. One of the salmon had like this kind of like sweet and sour sauce to it. Um, I think the only problem that I had with it was some of um the sushi when the meat when the fish is over the rice and stuff you try to dip. Well, because it was, I guess the rice was still hot and it had it like condensed, it kept falling off into my soy sauce. So it was just like, oh my goodness. Uh, Grayson ordered some pot stickers, which was really good. Um, and everything. And just had a great time. I ended up even paying $50 for it because I had like 8 plates and everything. But it was so good and everything. And then I got some Mrs. Fields cookies, the micro chocolate chip ones. I got 6 of those. Mrs. Field cookies are still the bomb. I'm not gonna lie.
I forgot to tell you about the cookies that we got from the bakery.
You need to tell me about that brownie or that muffin that you had, that chocolate one,
Oh, the
because
chocolate chip muffin.
that holiness right there.
Yeah, we had 3 of them. It was so good. It was just a chocolate muffin with chocolate chips in it, and it was full of chocolate chips, and it was delicious.
It looked it so moist, but it looked it so good. I was just like, I wanted you to bring me one.
Mm.
That's how I wanted it.
Yeah, well, we got quite a few of them. And dude, my son smashed that thing like it was his job. It was so, and then like got upset when there wasn't any more. He was like, "Eh." I was like, You ate it all, buddy." Like, uh, but then we got like so downtown at well, it's called Disney Springs now, but I still call it downtown. Uh,
Mhm.
at the one of the bakeries down there, we got these really thick chocolate chip cookies. They were like it was almost like a chocolate chip cookie layered on top of another chocolate chip cookie with chocolate
Oh.
chunks inside. And we got 2 of them. Dude, they were so good. And then we got this giant sugar cookie with like a ton of icing on it. And of course, my kids ate all the icing off of the cookie and then didn't want the cookie because they're children. But it was funny.
How is that possible?
I don't know. My kids are weird, I guess. I don't know. It's fine. Uh, and then I got like a big bag of this of jelly. They had Jelly Bellies, like all different flavors, and you just pull like you pull the lever, and they just all pour into the bag.
Yeah.
Well, I filled a whole bag of just the sour ones, like the whole bag of just sour ones, and they were really good. So
Uh,
delicious.
how long did it take you to finish that bag of Jelly
You
Bellies?
don't want to know. Not long enough.
Let me see. Is it more,
He froze again. He froze again.
more than? Am I here?
Yes.
Was it more than an hour?
Yeah. No, it took me like 3 days, but
Okay.
no, I ate most of them on the plane ride home. So it was fun. It's delicious. Hey, I needed something to
Okay.
do. I I was watching uh I was watching Andor and eating some snacks. So what do you want from me? By the way, anybody if you are not watching Andor, boy, that's a good show on Disney Plus.
Uh, oh, I didn't. I haven't heard of it.
It's
Okay.
a it's a Star Wars show. It's a prequel to Rogue One.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
very good. Very, very good. Oh, so good.
Alright. Well, my
Grayson
last,
knows. Grayson, I know you're listening. Tell Ed to watch Andor. He listens to you. He doesn't listen to me.
well, uh, my last place that I want to shout out, like I said, I went to go see Shane, and he took me to Dolly's Cafe. this beautiful place that I talked about earlier and everything. And he got this like cinnamon French toast
Mm,
uh kind of meal um with hash browns and eggs and I think it had like sausage and cheese in it or ham and cheese. Uh and he gave me a piece to just like try it. And he was telling me the there's it's a husband and wife kind of business, like a mom and pop kind of store. And plus they got another business there in the city in his city. And I tasted it. I'm like, oh, good googly moogly. I should have
mm,
ordered this because it was good. And it really tasted like it was food that they just it was homemade that and everything. Because they were just like the husband is a chef, and so he wanted to kind of like have his own business. So he made Dottie's Cafe. I had a Monte Carlo uh, that knocked my socks off. I'm like, ooh,
man. Dude,
this. Oh, go
those
ahead.
that's the deep fried like ham sandwich thing, right? With the powdered
Hmm.
sugar on top.
Yep.
Is it Monte Carlo or Monte Cristo?
I think Monte Cristo.
Yeah, I just like
Is it?
I remember how like when remember Bennigan's, the very weird Irish Applebee's place. Yeah.
Yeah. I had been against once in eighth grade because we went to go see Aladdin. No, we went to go see Hercules in Chicago. And then Bennigan's was like right across the street
Yeah.
from it.
Yeah. Man, that was the one and only time I ever had a Monte Cristo and like had this weird sauce that you dipped it in. I was like, I like this, but I also feel like I'm dying at the same time. Every bite, I feel like I'm just dying a little bit inside.
Oh, mine was so good. I was just like go go go. Um, Fries wasn't bad and everything. I had a beef noodle soup that was
But what?
beef noodle soup. It was not good.
Doesn't sound good.
It wasn't. I was expecting the broth to be have like that beef kind of taste. Like I was expecting like, oh, okay, this is the ramen noodles kind of liquid to it. And it was not good. So I was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to eat it and I was just like, no, this is not doing it. Um, but great staff, and everything. Like I said, the food was amazing. Um, we later on we had the Pizza Garden. I believe that's the name of it. Yeah, Pizza Garden. And uh they ordered these thing called Bang Bang Nachos,
Bang bang
which w-
nachos.
which was like wontons with this orange sauce, green onions, and pulled pork
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
anointed.
That sounds good, actually.
It was amazing. And I would have got more, but because I had a long drive home, I would have been asleep at Shay's house, and I would
Mm-hmm.
have made it to like Sunday morning and be like, Shay, I'm about to leave because these
Mm-hmm.
them nachos about to put me out. We also had this kind of crab pizza, this crab cake pizza kind of thing, which was it was a thin crust pizza, and I'm not big on thin crust. Dude, I ate about two or three pieces of this, and it was amazing. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta come when I go back there because I am gonna come back up there. There's some more places of food that we're gonna try out. It was amazing. I've never had crab meat on pizza. And it had some kind of uh like it tasted like orange sauce or sweet and sour sauce on it. Man, I was just like, oh, this is something I have never thought of. We don't no one makes it in Illinois or anything. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally bomb biggity. Um
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
lastly, everybody. because I know we got family news and playing with power. Uh, I had a Mountain Dew fruits quake. Uh, that I posted on my Twitter page. I bought one for Shane, and everything, and it's good. It's better than that gingerbread one that they had last year, and everything. This one actually kind of does taste like a fruit cake. The aftertaste is going to vary because when I drank it cold, when I got done with the aftertaste, it tasted like cough medicine
Mm,
in a sense.
mm.
But I'm like, when it gets warm, when it warms up a little bit, while still a little bit cold, it doesn't taste that much as cough medicine. But it was really good. It's something that I am planning to buy more of. So, um, it was a good one with Mountain Dew on it. I didn't like their Voodoo one this year. So for some reason, it just tasted like pure lime to me, and I'm like, lime Mountain Dew. It's not good. Like I was expecting the Skittle taste, and it wasn't that
Mm.
this year. And then there was another drink that I tried. Um, that we do sell here. I forgot the name of it. We do sell here, but it was two flavors that they don't sell here in Illinois, but they sell um, Wisconsin, and it was really good. It was like orange dreamsicle, which and then they had their kind of like uh their version of like Dr. Pepper, which was okay, but not the greatest. But the Orsicle was really, really good. So, pretty much everybody that's kind of my snack tendo, has some bomb spaghetti, um, some teriyaki beef noodles that you get from the grocery store. Um, like I said, sushi. That's pretty much it.
I actually forgot to tell you about another thing I had on vacation. I had
Go
so
ahead.
we had these grilled chicken sandwiches at our hotel, but like so okay, grilled chicken, lettuce, tomato, crispy bacon, fresh cut mozzarella, like the thick mozzarella,
Ooh.
and garlic aioli sauce on it. Oh my gosh, dude. My wife and I got it twice. They were so good. It was so good.
I wish you would have sent me a picture.
I know. It didn't look special. It looked like a chicken sandwich, right? But like, man.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine with it looking basic. But if you tell me all the toppings that's on there, but they got it, that's what's gonna make it.
Mm, it was so good. It was so good. Oh,
Ah.
man. I'm so hungry, man. So funny story before we get into whatever else we're talking about tonight. I don't even know if we're talking about Nintendo tonight. Who cares? The so tonight, man, I got home. Sana made some chicken for dinner, and when I got home, I was eating it, and out of the four like grilled chicken strips that I ate or that were on the plate, I only ate two and a half of them because my son ate one and a half of them, and
Mhm.
he thought it was like hilarious that he was eating my food, and well, I'm like really hungry because I didn't eat anything else. So I will probably eat after after we're done here. Uh,
I have some noodles right by me that I'm probably gonna eat.
mm, good for you, Ed. Good for you.
Ah, shoot,
Anyways,
I was yeah.
what you were what?
I was gonna get a poke bowl
Mm,
today, but I'm like, nah, I got to see it.
mm,
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll probably get it tomorrow for lunch, because we got our truck stuff.
mm.
The day we're just recording everybody. Insane. You'll see this Wednesday. I'll probably get it later throughout the week and everything. Um,
Nice.
but yeah, everybody, that's gonna be it for Snacktendo.
Yeah,
Let's
45
let's
minutes of snack no.
Nintendo. Let's get into flavor part. Look, everybody, we were on vacation and like
Look,
this is what.
people know the show by now. Okay, we need to like so. one of my biggest things Ed and I talked about, if people listened to the state of Pow Block last week, uh, we're trying to just like get back to like just being dumb conversational show that maybe touches on Nintendo Nintendo news once in a while, right? I just and this is what it's gonna be from now on now, right? Like, okay, we're gonna talk about dumb stuff at the beginning and talk about what we're playing and some interesting things that happened, and then whatever. It could be an hour, it could be 3 hours. Who cares? You know?
Yeah.
I love you, Ed.
I love you too, Corey. But let's get into play with power. Uh, Corey, what have you been playing with power?
Well, I haven't really been playing any real video games lately. I took my Switch on vacation, but I didn't really play it at all, to be honest with you. But what I did play, Ed, and I know you did a lot of similar gaming that I did this week.
Hmm.
When we were reined in, the arcade was free. So all those arcade games that I showed you were free. I think he's frozen again. He's mean mugging me. I don't like that. Anyways,
Hello.
hi. All the arcade games were free when we were reined in. So I played some. I went back to like a lot of Bandai Namco and Nintendo stuff in there. I played some Donkey Kong. Played some Donkey Kong, old school Donkey Kong. And man, dude, that game is pretty challenging because the
Yes.
jumping in that game is sucks. It sucks so bad. That game was like probably awesome back in like what 1981 when it came out.
No,
But
wasn't that good then?
oh my gosh, dude, that game is so hard. That game is stupid hard. Uh, so I played some of that. I played some Galaga, played some Donkey Kong Jr., which I think is infinitely better than Donkey Kong, in my opinion.
Hmm.
Uh, played some Galaga, played um some Pac-Man, played some Miss Pac-Man. I have to tell you, man,
So good.
Miss Pac-Man is a treasure of a game. That game is it's probably the closest thing to Tetris that you're going to get to a perfect game. It's just
I literally feel like it's still better than regular
oh,
Pac-Man.
dude, no question. Miss Pac-Man's better than regular Pac-Man. There's no question, no question. Miss Pac-Man's the best version of Pac-Man. Uh, it's just so fluid, so good. The
Hmm.
mazes are fun. Like trying to get the fruit and the pretzels and everything. Like that's just it's so fun. It's so good that like I it made me like think about buying the Namco collection just to get Miss Pac-Man, except it's not on the
Uh-huh.
Namco collection because
No.
well, Bandai Namco doesn't own Miss Pac-Man.
Midway does, I think.
Yeah, well, not anymore. Well, whoever bought the Midway IP because like it was a Miss Pac-Man was a hacked version of Pac-Man,
Right.
and like
Everybody, before you go on,
what are they
Corey,
calling what are
look
they?
up look up that story on how that happened. It's
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Yeah, uh, yeah, I would recommend looking up the history of Miss Pac-Man. It's really interesting. They actually do a pretty good job in that documentary. What's it called? Game Over? Is that the documentary?
Yeah.
Yeah. They have do a small section on Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man and stuff. But man, Miss Pac-Man's so good, and it's not on the Bandai Namco collection because they don't own it, and I don't really know where or how you can buy Miss Pac-Man. I think it's available on Xbox for in one of those arcade
Collection.
collection
Yeah.
things, but yeah, I mean, there's nothing better of an arcade experience than Miss Pac-Man. It's so good, so good. Unless you're playing like a four-player brawler, like Turtles or X-Men or something, right? But like, out of the late '70s, early '80s, uh, arcade games, Miss Pac-Man's like the best. It's the best. Probably the second greatest
Hmm.
game of all time behind Tetris. I'm not even joking. I'm not even kidding. Um, so yeah, I played some of that, and then we did some just like skee ball and you know knocking the clowns down with the ball type games and the basketball hoops and cruising exotica was there, which was weird. God, cruising games, man. Did you ever play?
Oh,
Did you play Cruising Blast on Switch yet?
I haven't. I haven't put it in
Oh
yet.
my gosh, dude, it's so dumb. It's so awesome. It's so dumb. It reminds
Um,
me. It reminds me more of like San Francisco Rush than the old Cruising
uh,
USA games, though. Like it's just weird, over the top, fast, and like you unlock like unicorns and rocket ships and all kinds of weird things. It's just a weird game. That game is weird. Somebody was high when they made that game. Uh, but yeah, I played a lot of that kind of stuff. There's no, there's no
that
like,
game's fun.
there's no like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. I mean, it's a Disney arcade. They're not going to have that kind of stuff in there, I don't think. But
Yeah.
um, it was fun. I really like that they have those classic games. And my daughter recognized Mario right away and Donkey Kong, and then we played the original Mario Brothers also. That was fun. Even though it's kind of weird still. Uh, gosh,
The
man,
level based one or just regular Mario Brothers, the
just
one that was on the Atari.
just the regular Mario Brothers, like the where the Koopas and everything come out of the pipes, and you just kind of jump on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Um, so we played that, and it was fun. It was really fun. Uh, so that's kind of all I played. I played a little bit of Mario Golf on the plane for some reason. I don't know. I just felt like
Mm.
playing Mario Golf. Uh, my intention was to play Link's Awakening, but then I realized when I got on the plane, I couldn't open my phone to use it as a guide because I didn't have Wi-Fi on the plane, and I wasn't paying for the Wi-Fi on the plane because it was $20. I'm not paying $20 for an hour and a half. So I ended up just playing some Mario Golf, and then I just watched some Andor. Uh, so that's what I played. I did play a little
Okay.
bit of Nier last week before, like after we recorded that other episode.
So okay.
So
Um. So, uh, I'm just gonna get the non-Nintendo stuff out first before I talk about the other games that I played. Um. I started up Life is Strange True Colors. So I'm working on that for Talk the Walk. Um. Picked up God of War Ragnarok. I'm playing the PlayStation 4 version um of the game, and I know the Game Awards put it as one of their nominees, which I knew that was going to happen. I was telling Shane this. I don't think the game is a masterpiece. It's great, but I don't think it's a masterpiece, and I think it's not because I'm playing it on PlayStation 4 or anything. I think the story is odd because it feels like everything is just being made up on the spot. It don't feel like there's parts of it that makes a connection in the sense. So it just kind of feels weird and in its execution. I mean, the combat is fun. The environments look great. Um, but I don't think I would rate it as a 10. Um, and then at one point I gave it like I put it like at a 7, but right now I put it at like right now I got it like at a 9, like personally for me. Uh, but I don't think it's a masterpiece that everybody is making it out to be and stuff. So I think I'm like halfway through the game. I still got some more of it that I gotta play. So hopefully I'll get through it throughout the week while playing that. Um, so uh, still playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Even though I beat the game, there was some side stuff of characters that I was missing. So I just happened to go in and opening these quests, and I was like, oh dang, this is stuff that I was missing throughout the game before I finished it. Just it was quite amazing and stuff. So I'm still collecting additional characters and everything. And there's still more stuff that I need to unlock and work on. So and enjoying that. When I was at Extra Life the first time with Story in them, I was playing Turtles, TMNT, the arcade game, the first one, the actual arcade one. And I was just like, man, this game really was like challenging, but it was only challenging in the fact that um when you fought like the rock that rock soldier and everything, when you say Splinter,
Hmm.
like the hit detection with him was just off. Like you don't really get to hit him a lot. It's like he's able to hit you more than you hitting him. It's just like okay, whatever. Um and you know, kind of like enjoyed that and stuff. And like I said, played Mega Man with the Wily Wars. Um Ended up playing with Shane because we went to the arcade. And so we played Cruise in the World, uh Corey.
Yeah.
And uh I got in first place 5 times. We actually beat the game and everything. And he got in place of 4. So there was one point that we busted out laughing in the arcade. So me and Shane going head to head. I'm in first place, he's in second. And so of course we're just driving, hitting things, cracking up. This dude who hit a ramp jumped way off a screen over my car, landed, took first place, and ran the race. I was just like, what? We was in there dying with laughter. And we continued to play and everything. And it was so tense and suspenseful and everything that we just had so much fun. Um, we played Operation Wolf, which is a weird game. I just don't know why Taito even made that game and stuff. I played Mortal Kombat uh 2. Yeah, I played Mortal Kombat 2, was having a little fun with that. They they took Streets of Rage 2 and made it an arcade game and everything, and it looked really good. Whatever they used to hook it up, it really looks good and everything. So I had fun with that. Um, Play Aliens, the Konami version. It's like a 2D shooter and everything, and I beat that. Really challenging and stuff. But then me and Shane also played Alien versus Predator, the Capcom beat 'em up, and we beat that game and everything. Uh, so yeah, cruising, and then I think Shane beat another game. We also played this thing called Guilty Gear Isaki,
Sounds like a fighting
and
game.
it is. It's a
Mm.
four-player fighting game.
Mm.
And this is the crazy thing about this, Corey. So, of course, we not know the special moves and everything and stuff, but there's a button on it that you gotta hit to turn your character.
Frozen again.
Hi,
Hi.
hi. Uh, Everybody, I'm working on getting the computer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just
Mm-hmm.
give me 2 more weeks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hopefully,
That's
I'll
what you
have
said
it.
2 weeks ago.
I know I was supposed to get it Thursday, but
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you jump over your character, and instead of you automatically turning the other way, you continue to look the same way that you jump. So you are looking backwards instead of facing your other character. So you got to hit a button to turn around. I'm like, oh, this is super weird. Um, and then I played Samurai Showdown 6 and was kicking tail until my tail got beaten, and I was just like, okay, that's That's it and everything. Um, Shane did beat another game. He did beat 3 games. But we had so much fun with cruising the world. We went through it, which was it's a really long game. I'm like, man, we must have had to be here for like about 45 minutes just playing this game and everything.
Hmm.
Um, but we had so much fun doing it, competing against each other, and it was just such a it was just a bunch of laughs when that part happened.
That's awesome.
So,
Sounds like fun.
but yeah, that's pretty much what I've been playing with Power. Um, like I said, I've been focusing a lot on God of War to get it finished. I'm not writing the review. I think LaRon is planning to write the review. Um, but yeah, just had a literal ball at the arcade with Shay. That was just so much fun. I will get back into Bayonetta 3 and everything and finish that up. And I still need to start Mario Rabbids Spark of Hope. I haven't started it yet, but I will. Um, just playing a whole bunch of other stuff you know, that took my focus because I felt like stuff was kind of required and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's playing with Power.
Nice.
Corey, do you want to jump in family news or anything?
Yeah,
Or
let's do a quick family news. I know we've been kind of off the rails this episode, but there's some news. There's not a lot. Uh, I mean, we could do the like game award. We'll save the game award stuff for expansion pass.
yeah,
Because there's a lot to unpack there, and I think it will probably take up an entire show. Uh,
still just one of the weirdest
yeah, I
kind of
don't.
categories for some stuff.
I look. I think the game awards are fun and dumb, but like, man, the categories are so stupid. Nobody watches the game awards for the awards. I'm sorry. They watch it for Game of the Year award, and they watch it for the announcements. That's that's what
Yes.
people watch it for. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I don't really care. I know there's a lot. I mean, Sifu is best fighting game. It was nominated for best fighting game, which is really weird,
And
right?
people have been wondering why is that in the category, and I think it's because of that using chess. It should be considered more for broader than a fighting game
Hmm.
because yes, you are using your fist, but you're doing it in different sections. You're not doing one
Yeah,
v one
yeah,
like all the other nominations.
yeah. So I don't know. It's a weird thing, but so yeah, I guess we should run through some of this news. Three old games that got updates, Ed. Three, three of them. Arms got its first update since 2018. Animal Crossing just got its 2.0.6 update, and Splatoon 2 got an update today as well. Uh, don't know why Splatoon 2 got an update with Splatoon 3 out, but hey, you know. Also, Pikmin Bloom, the mobile game, got an update with a limited time Pikmin 3 Deluxe event this week. So, if you're playing old games, they're better now, I guess. Um,
Yeah, I just seen the Arms one. I'm like, Arms getting an update?
yeah,
I'm like, oh, that tells me that yes, they have updated. Nintendo has recognized it. I think that's another Nintendo Direct, or that may be a Game Awards announcement.
yeah,
Like something's coming up with that series.
yeah. But speaking of updates, Ed, the one major game that's getting an update is The Witcher 3, which we know the next gen updates are coming in December now, right? I
Hmm.
think there's an article on the website about it already. But the Switch version is also getting an update. It's getting a few new bells and whistles. It's not obviously not the next gen update that you know the Series X and the PlayStation 5 are getting, but It's getting the Netflix DLC. It's getting a few other things. So yeah, if you're still playing The Witcher on Switch, you're gonna get some new content for that. So it's a good version of the game. I think if you're playing it on Switch, that's a great version of the game. And I don't even know what the DLC, the Netflix DLC is. What do you know what it is?
Mm-mm, no,
Hmm.
maybe something from the show, like Quest
Maybe,
or something.
maybe, maybe you can make Geralt look like Henry Cavill or Liam Hemsworth or whoever's playing him this week.
Yeah, I heard about that. I'm
Yeah,
like, huh? Oh, okay.
yeah. Let's see. What does it say? Hold on. There's an article inspired by the Netflix show. We are getting I don't know. It just says inspired by the Netflix show. So I don't really know. But that's exciting. I'm glad I'm glad that The Witcher is still being supported on the Switch because that's a good version of the game. It did sell over 2 million units. We talked about that a couple weeks ago, I think. So,
Yeah.
yeah. That's interesting, I suppose. Oh, also the European subsidiaries are merging into one big organization. That's Nintendo of Europe, Nintendo France, Nintendo Benelux. I'm probably saying that wrong. And Nintendo Iberica. The reorganization is being reformed into Nintendo of Europe SE. So that's I mean that Sony did that a couple years ago, right, with Sony Entertainment Europe, right? So
Yeah.
uh that's I think that'll probably work well for that region, right? So you never
Yeah.
know. See if there's anything else cool happening. We didn't really I did not have time to write a doc. Sorry everybody. We're just kind of
So,
winging it by the seat of our pants.
so
Pants.
this is gonna be an expansion pass kind of next week or in a couple coming weeks. So I gotta put it down. Nintendo considering various initiatives and further enhancements for the Switch Online service.
Yeah,
Um,
I saw that. And we kind of talked about it on the phone today when we were like, well, maybe what if they added like an arcade suite of all the old arcade games
mhm.
or uh no mention of Game Boy Advance though, which is funny cuz like this article came out and this interview came out. And then like the next story on Nintendo Life is literally Miyamoto doesn't want to focus on old games. Like, well, you gotta.
Right.
What are you doing, guy? I mean, I know Nintendo's not just Miyamoto, but like two separate interviews are like contradicting each other, and it's like, come on. Everybody just wants
And
Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, and GameCube, and then we'll leave you alone. You know?
and I think the old games he's just kind of probably talking about, not to focus on like remastering all of Nintendo old stuff. That's what it kind of sounds like and everything. I mean, I understand putting old games out in that soul, but like for games for them to like sell to the consumer and stuff, Miyamoto kind of doesn't want to go back, or and make that as the focus.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mute myself because our cat just went crazy. She's been doing this thing where like she just meows for like 30 seconds straight, like really
Mhm.
loud. And so yeah, that's hmm, hmm.
Yeah. Um, but I think that's kind of it in a sense, Corey. I will say that I'm waiting to see what Sonic Frontiers do sell wise, because I know it got mixed reviews, but it really feel like this game did sell, and a lot of people did double dip in a sense. But I think out of all of them, it really feels like the Switch version is probably going to be selling the best, because a lot of people who picked up Sonic Frontier picked it up for Switch
Yeah.
along with PlayStation. I don't know how many people bought it for Xbox just yet. Um, but with some of the people who picked up Sonic Frontier, a lot of people have picked it up for Switch, and they're kind of saying, yeah, it has its problems and stuff, but they're enjoying it.
Yeah, it
Um,
feels like it feels like a foundation for the future, right? Like almost Assassin's Creed like where like that first game like there was a lot of issues with it, but it had its charm and it had a great idea, right? And then, the second game kind of took off. Um yeah, I'm kind of interested in that too. I kind of want to play it. I don't know when I will, but maybe next year, like February, March ish, when there's not really a lot coming out. Although I might be like nose deep into Destiny by then, but we'll see.
right.
Um,
I know for me, uh, sorry, this is kind of getting off the topic because Tactics Orange Reborn, I didn't get a chance to pick it up, and even Harvesteller, I don't see those games in stores, so I may have to go online and order those too.
yeah. Tactics Ogre apparently supports mouse and keyboard on Switch. Did you see that?
Keyboard, yeah.
That's weird. I do want to play that game though. It looks awesome. I
Really
got it physically, which we didn't do show and tell. We'll do show and tell after this because I have some things to show off.
okay.
I also got one of the new Splatoon amiibo. Um, so
Oh, nice.
yeah. Uh,
Uh,
by the way, Hogwarts Legacy. That's a game I'm really looking forward to. They showed off that new gameplay footage and the character creator.
I have to watch it. I
Oh
didn't
my
get a
gosh,
chance
dude.
to.
That character creator is like one of the deepest customizable character creators I think I've ever seen. It looks
Ooh,
awesome. I can't
yeah.
wait for that game. I'm going to play it on Switch, and I hope everybody here watches me play it on Switch because it's going to be awesome. Lee bad.
Uh, we know that Tales of Symphonia Remaster is launching on Switch in February. I think it's February 14th,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, and it's only $40 too. So
Yeah, I'm definitely buying it on Switch. Hopefully Bandai Namco. I know it's going to be the PS2 version, but I really hope that they could get a patch for it and stuff and get it up to the 60 like the GameCube version. Because I don't know, I really don't know what happened to the GameCube version
yeah, I don't know.
or why they would choose the PlayStation 2 version. Because they can even because I would have. I think when we talked about it when it got announced and everything, I was thinking it was going to be the PS3 HD version that they did.
Yeah, I don't. Well, something about the PS3 HD version limited the game to 30 frames a second, because of the way it was built for the cell processor, and
Okay.
like the GameCube and PS2 versions were easier to port because they were on more, simplified hardware. I read that's what I read. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but that's what I read. So
Yeah. So,
yeah,
I think that's pretty much it for family news. I
yeah,
know there was an indie direct, but I think we'll cover that next time, Corey.
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Nothing there really interested me, and the one game that like everybody wanted was Rogue Legacy 2, and it's out. So
Is- I watched the Japan one, but I gotta go through and just get some names. Um, because I mean, they the first half they showed games that they didn't show in America. Um, and then part of it they showed everything that was in America. There was a lot of games that I do want, so that's why I want to talk about it next time. We come back for Power Block because they really had some really good indies that I'm definitely am going to tap into that I'm definitely want to buy. Um, that I'm very interested in and stuff.
hmm.
Uh, so,
Yes,
and and it's kind of I'm sorry, it's kind of funny because I think the week before they announced this indie direct, we talked about there was an indie direct that was possible coming. I think it was on uh the last Power Block or the last expansion pass and everything, and then they announced it. So
hmm.
Yeah. But Corey, you said you got show and tell, right?
Oh yeah, I do. Hold on. I'll be right back. Entertain people.
Yes. So, yeah, everybody, that's kind of, I know we spend a lot on our vacation stuff. Um, we know about the Twitter thing with the fake Mario account, and everything. Um, I'm just, let's see. Miyamoto surprisingly reckons the Super Mario movie will be pretty good. And yeah, I think we talked about it, where a lot of us are, um, waiting to see it. I do want to look at Digital Foundry's technical analysis of Sonic Frontiers on Switch. I want to see how they break it down. So I invite you guys to check it out. Um,
Yeah.
uh, we do have wait
Hello.
for Corey to get good. Hello.
I'm back.
Uh, Before you show it just quickly, everybody, for Pack Watch, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet does drop this Friday. So that is the big game. We probably won't talk about it until a little bit later. I'm gonna try to get Grayson on it. And hopefully we all could talk a little bit about the game because they're playing it. And also be able to cover Mario and Rabbids Spark of Hope because he did the review for Games Rent, so you guys should go there and check it out. But I want to bring him on and have a discussion about it, with that game too.
Yeah.
So hopefully we have him on probably in December. We just want to give people time to be able to play the game, get their impressions of it, and then we'll talk about it on Power Block. So
Yeah. What you said. All right, Ed.
yes.
Tactics Ogre Reborn. Physically.
Yes.
Boom. Then I got this. The Splatoon 3 Inkling amiibo. I thought they
Oh,
were only
nice.
selling them in the 3-pack, but they sell them individually as well. I'm like, well, I only like this one, so that's the one I got. And she sits up there with my other two. I have the Inkling from the first game and the second game, and they just kind of all sit together. It's fun.
Nice.
Good, clean fun, they say. So yeah, that's my show and
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah, I don't really have nothing to show to everybody because
Lame.
I've been on vacation. So,
Oh,
uh, but that's gonna be it for Nintendo Power Block. We
it
didn't really
is?
go out.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
we didn't ask for questions. We don't got a doc mode or anything. But Corey, where can people find you?
You can find me on the internet at I am Corey and HD on Twitter and Instagram. You can find me on other shows here. Also, just a reminder, we are not having a show next week because it's Thanksgiving. The week of Thanksgiving, there won't be any Boss Rush shows next week, but they will continue the following week. We're going to start kind of setting that precedent as well. So, yeah.
Yes. Um, You guys can find me on Twitter at that Code, and on Instagram at that Code. Check us out on Discord. Check more of us out on bossrush.net. And then check out us out on YouTube at Boss Rush Network. Um, and Nintendo Pow Block. We have our own channel there on YouTube, so you guys can check it out. Check us out there. I popped in on your YouTube, put Nintendo Pow Block, and it came up, so you guys could check that channel there for more content. But then, everybody, have a great week. Have a great weekend. Have a great Thanksgiving. Um, make sure that you guys eat good, spend times with family and friends. For those who are working, um, you know, just do what you need to do. And people, for the Black Friday shoppers and out there, please do not yell at these associates and these retail workers who are really working hard and everything. It's going to be crazy. We know the pandemic is over and people getting ready for Christmas and stuff. Just we want you guys, please be respectful to them. They're going to be working long hours. There's going to be some stuff that's going to be sold out, so we just advise you guys to be, respectable and be nice to them. And kind of make it their, make it their day and stuff. Please do not be hard on them because it really could affect their mental health and everything. We just want to be able to have people be able to have a great holiday and for Thanksgiving. So with that, everybody, we'll see you next time on Nintendo Pow Block. Bye, everybody. Woo-hoo.
Goodbye.